Hello! Welcome to Quadratic Equations Lesson 4. During this lesson we will study how to determine a quadratic equation given its roots. Example 1. Determine a quadratic equation given its roots -5 and 2/3. Solution. Since -5 and 2/3 are the roots, x plus 5 and 3x minus 2 are the factors of the quadratic trinomial. Look here. X equals -5. Move 5 to the left side with plus and we get x plus 5 equals 0. Therefore x plus 5 is a factor of the quadratic trinomial. X equals 2/3. Multiply both sides by 3 and move 2 to the left side. We get 3x minus 2 equals 0. Therefore 3x minus 2 is the other factor of the quadratic trinomial. The equation in factored form is x plus 5 times 3x minus 2 equals 0. We can rewrite this equation in standard form. In order to do it, we expand the brackets. We multiply first times first. X times 3x is 3x squared. First times second. X times -2 is -2x. Second times first is 15x. And second times second is -10. Now we combine like terms. Minus 2x plus 15x is 13x. And we get the equation in standard form 3x squared plus 13x minus 10 equals 0. This is the quadratic equation in standard form with the given roots minus -5 and 2/3. We can check our solution using Vieta's formulas. The sum of the roots x1 plus x2 equals -5 plus 2/3. Instead of minus 5 we can substitute -4 and 3/3 and plus 2/3 is -4 and 1/3. Now we can convert this mixed number into a proper fraction. We multiply 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13 and we get -13/3, which equals -b over a, because b is 13 and a is 3. The product of the roots -5 times 2/3. When we multiply an integer by a fraction, we multiply this integer by the numerator of the fraction, and we get -10/3, which equals c over a, because c is -10 and a is 3. In this example, the roots of the quadratic equation were rational, because -5, -5 and 2/3 are rational numbers. Now we will study the next example where the given roots are irrational. Example 2. Determine a quadratic equation which roots are -5 plus square root of 7/3. We will consider two approaches to this problem, two solutions of this problem. Solution 1. If a quadratic equation has two roots, x1 and x2, it can be written in factored form the following way. X minus x1 times x minus x2 equals 0. Substitute the given roots into this equation. We get this equation. To get rid of the denominators, we multiply both sides by 9. Right side is 0, and 0 times 9 is 0. When we multiply the left side by 9, we multiply each of the factors factors in the left side by 3. We multiply first factor by 3, we get 3x minus, in brackets, negative 5 minus square root of 7. Similarly, we multiply the second binomial in brackets by 3. We get 3x minus, in brackets, minus 5 plus square root of 7. So, to multiply the product of two factors by 9, we can multiply each of the factors by 3. Now we expand the internal brackets. Because in front of the brackets we have minuses, we switch the signs of each term of the binomial in brackets. So we get in this case plus 5 plus square root of 7, in this case plus 5 but minus square root of 7. Still, we have to expand these brackets because we must to rewrite the equation in standard form. In order to do it, we apply the formula difference of squares, a squared minus b squared. It equals a minus b times a plus b. In our case, a is 3x plus 5 and b is square root of 7. 3x plus 5 plus square root of 7, it's a plus b. 3x plus 5 minus square root of 7, it is a minus b. We apply this formula and we get 3x plus 5 squared minus square root of 7 squared. First term squared minus second term squared. A squared minus b squared. Now we apply the formula square of sum, this formula. Square of sum equals the square of the first term plus twice product of the terms plus the square of the second term. The first term is 3x, the square of 3x is 9x squared, product of the terms 3x and 5 is 15x, twice product is 30x, and the square of 5 is 25. Square root of 7 squared is 7. 25 minus 7 is 18. And because all the terms of the quadratic trinomial 9x squared plus 30x plus 18 are divisible by 3, we can divide both sides of this equation by 3. And we get the equation 3x squared plus 10x plus 6 equals 0. This is the quadratic equation in standard form with the given roots. So please pay attention, these three formulas are very important. You must know them very well. Now we will discuss the second approach, how we can solve this problem easier. The roots of the given equation are x equals minus 5 plus minus square root of 7 over 3. Two roots, minus 5 minus square root of 7 over 3 and minus 5 plus square root of 7 over 3. We multiply both sides by 3 and move negative 5 to the left side with plus. Then we square both sides. Because plus or minus squared is just plus and square root of 7 squared is 7, we get this equation. In the left side we apply the formula square of sum. Then we move 7 to the left side with minus. 25 minus 7 is 18, and then we divide both sides by 3. And we get the quadratic equation in standard form, which has roots negative 5 plus minus square root of 7 over 3. This is the end of this lesson. Thank you very much for participation. This was Vladimir Luzgin. Goodbye.